Hello everyone, welcome to 𝙄𝙧𝙧𝙧 class. So today we are going to learn this technique right here. This is called a one-stroke double layer technique, and we're going to learn that today. And the design that we are going to do with it is the devil face, just to match the theme. Now before we start it, if you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group that you can join to get alert from us every time that we go live. You can take a screenshot of that. And my website, I'm going to put on my website.
Grab Tara real quick.
Everything that I use is at www.𝙄𝙧𝙧𝙧shop. Gonna pin my comment here. And let me see. All right. And when Tara going in, we're gonna moderate Tara.
She's right here.
Tara, can you text me? Oh, I got it.
You got it? Awesome.
Okay. All right, let's get started. So first, let's show you how to do this now first, and then we're gonna do the devil face. I'll show you again just in case you miss it.
Is this like ombre with gel? I struggle with gel ombre.
Yeah, you have to have the right gel for it. Okay. So I'm gonna do this one and this one, same as these. So I am gonna use one-stroke liners because since it's a one-stroke technique, I'm gonna use the one-stroke liner. I'm using light pink and purples. Hi, acrylic claws. Lower this a little bit. Okay.
Well, that flame looks a lot of fun.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna fit the little devil face I'm gonna make. Okay, so I need a flat brush. Flat brush right here. I'll take this out. Okay, and then I'm gonna need a palette. I will use a spatula.
Spatula tool.
One right here.
Pretty.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm. Creamy.
And then pink.
Are those new products?
One-stroke liner, yes. It's already on the website. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this flat brush. Make sure that you wash it first so that nothing's sticking in it. Make it all fluid so your brush can move smoothly. Okay, I'm going to take these fingers. Now, we're going to do purple on this side. Purple on this side first, and then pink on this side. So with a flat brush, you're gonna take gel just in one side, move from left to right, so you can have gel on the other side too. Okay. If you want, you can also do this. Flip over, do that. Okay. You can also rock it back and forth like this just to help the gel pack into your brush. It's very important that your brush have enough gel when you do one stroke. Because you're not really, you're gonna go back and forth on that you want your brush to have. You don't want it to miss in gel. Let's take the pink color. Let me zoom in. One swoop on the left. One swoop on the right. So you rock it back and forth like this. Going in here. Going down. Just like that. Okay. Whenever you're ready, we can apply that on the nails. Make sure that it's perfect. Okay. So this is how you prep your brush. Now, for the nails, let's take out another brush. Let's use an oval brush. But anything would do, actually. You can even use a liner brush if you want. But you're gonna paint one side purples. See how well covered this gel is, you guys. Go ahead and paint this now too. Mirror it, so this side gonna be purple on this nail.
Wow.
Isn't that well covered?
Yeah, it really is.
It's addicting.
You're gonna make me feel like I can do this.
Okay. Now, the other side pink. Okay.
I'm not alone.
What happened?
He said, welcome to my world. How he does it.
Okay. After this, we are ready for our first vertical ombre.
Tanya said, I haven't used any other products since getting these. Understandable.
Okay, now it's time to use our brush that we already prepped. Right here, you can reload your brush anytime that you need more gel. Pick this side up. What you're gonna do first, you're gonna rock it back and forth like this, just to make it easier. Rock it back and forth, and then now you're gonna dust lightly from top to bottom. Okay, you can be fine right now, or you can do it again. Just depend on how obsessed you are with, when your eye catching a minor flaw, you might want to go back. Just up to you, up to how you want to do it as an artist, how perfect you want it to be. Just stroke lightly until you're completely happy with it, and then you can go ahead and do the other nails. My eye catch a lot of flaw, always, so you'll find me stroking a lot. Okay, I think I'm really happy now, so I'm about to cure. I'm gonna do this now, same way. I'm gonna rock it back and forth. And then you can just rock it one time, and dust a few times, and then rock it again. See, like that, and then you can rock it again. Then dust it again. I should say brush instead of dust.
Yes, yes.
But you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna reload some more gels. Because sometimes you run out of gel, so keep dusting wouldn't do anything to it. So you have to reload more gel.
Yeah, those are happy colors.
A little more. Okay. See, I feel like purple are more on this side, so I'm gonna try to drag the pink back a little bit. Make sure there's more pink. Okay. Light stroke will help a lot. Okay, I'm happy now. Let's cure this. Actually, there's a little bit right here. I want to smoothen it out a little bit before I cure. Taking my oval brush, smoothen this corner out. There. Now I want to stroke it one more time. Okay. You don't have to be this perfect if you work for your client. Okay, I'm happy. Cure. Okay, now we're gonna do the opposite way. Sometimes people do matte top coat first before they do the second layer, just because when we wipe it out with acetone, it doesn't interfere with the first layer. But I just go ahead and do the other layer on top without matte. I tried that before with this, and nothing happened to this. So I don't need matte. This gel are pretty strong. Even when you wipe it with acetone, it's very strong. Okay. So again, I'm taking pink. This time I'm applying on the opposite side. And it's very important that you have the gel that can cover it, because you can only do it one time and then cure. You cannot do one time. You can only do it one time and then wipe and then cure. You cannot do it one time and then cure and then do it again. You cannot do it twice, because this gel have to be wet while you are removing colors. It will make more sense in a second when I'm doing it.
When you see it.
Yeah, when you see it.
I think you explained it pretty good.
Okay, so cover the purple with pink. It took me a long time to make this gel too. Just because it's easy to make a gel really opaque, but it's not easy to make a gel opaque without chipping. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it took me a while to develop these formulas. Okay, now I'm putting purples on this side. The coverage are amazing.
Yes, no lo-fi.
No lo-fi. I'm done with music because I post my live stream on YouTube, and I just don't want any copyright and all that. We always get some kind of copyright. YouTube always. They just don't like us to use any other sound than their own music. So
there for a while we got away with lo-fi, but lately they've been picking up on it too.
And it's a little boring without the music, but whatever. We just want to learn something. So.
But don't worry.
Necessary sacrifice.
Halfway through, we're going to take a small intermission and sing Christmas songs for everyone.
Just a minute, Dusty. Now, I'm going to do purple and pink again. I need some more purple and more pink. Okay, same. If you missed that step, I'm going to do that again. Okay, rock to the left. rock to the right. Make sure that both sides have gel. Okay, left to right like that. The reason why I rock it back and forth like this, why I shake it like this, I just want it to be absorbed and saturate into the brush. You want your brush to be packed with gel inside the brush. So when you move, it's more smooth. It doesn't run out of gel in the middle of the process. So you can do that. But when you press, all the bristle are spread further apart. So when you press and rock it back and forth like this, it's absorbed into the brush. Okay. Take this. Now, again. Oh, and you probably will have this problem sometime. I don't make that mistake anymore, but sometime I actually put the pink on the purple and the purple on the pink. It will be a hot mess. So I want you to be careful. Make sure the purple is on the purple side, pink is on the pink side. Rock it back and forth like this. And going down. Okay, now rock it back and forth again. You don't have to rock it, but you rock it, it's easier for you. Okay. A few more times. And the lighter the stroke is, the easier, the more smoother it is. From top to bottom, do not stop anywhere in between. From top to bottom. Rock it again if you want to.
Right in the middle.
Okay. Now, let me show you what happens if you don't rock it. Hold on, let me. Okay. Now, let me show you what happens if you don't rock it. If you don't rock it, when you stroke it down, there's a fine line right there. You see that? So when I rock it back and forth, I blend the purple with the pink. See, if I don't rock it, it just remains a fine line. I have to move to the left, move to the right. It just shift color around. It's not very effective. But when you're doing this, you already kind of blending it. You see, you're pushing a little purple to the pink, pushing a little pink to the purple. So now, when I go down, it's more blendier. Do it again. And now just light stroke. And I feel like I need a little more down here. Okay, and then when I'm done with this, I will explain for you why you need a very specific gel to do this, because I am gonna remove it now. Let me go find my round pointer. I'm gonna do a flame shape with it. Okay, so I need some acetone. You can use alcohol too. Just up to you, acetone or alcohol. Acetone is faster for me. Hi, Money Loves. Hello. Okay, so let's do the flame on this pinky first. Let's put this out the way. Okay, the bottom layer already dry. The top layer is still wet. Okay, and then I remove gel right here. So back when I first started to do one stroke, when I encountered this one stroke double layer one stroke technique like this, I don't have the appropriate gels to do it with, because if the gel doesn't build for thin application, what happens is when you apply it really thin, you don't see the colors. Because this gel, when you apply it really thin, you still see colors, and that is the only way to do one stroke with. And my concept is, well, if I cannot cover everything completely one time, then why don't I do it one time here and then I do it again? It makes sense, right? If I don't have one stroke gel, I just brush it one time, I clear, and then I brush it again. Well, it doesn't work with this technique, because if I were to clear this, I cannot remove it. Does that make sense? If I clear this layer, then I cannot remove it.
Makes sense.
So you can only do it once. So you have to have the gel to able to do that, to perform that job.
So anything else, they're gonna struggle.
No, anything else will be impossible. They're not gonna struggle. They're not gonna be able to do it. But you have to remove it, so you can only do it once. Okay. And you don't have to do the flame. You can do anything you like. Flame is a little difficult, but you can make a tips. It'd be really cute.
Well, that looks just so cool and trippy.
And smooth.
I think my favorite part is on that top note you already did, how that heart plays into the flame actually.
Yeah. Okay. Down here. Make a curve. Okay. And then I'm gonna take an oval brush because it's bigger, and I am gonna remove these. Isn't that cool, you guys? It look like something that a robot would do.
A robot?
Yeah.
Okay. AI?
Yeah, an AI. If you want to brush this way, you can, but you're gonna get into your client cuticle. But you can wipe it up after. And you can use alcohol, but alcohol will be a little slower because this gel is very tough. So I just use acetone because it removes it faster. And when you remove, the slower you go, the better.
They said Becky better be holding her breath for this one.
Becky?
Yeah.
Becky needs to fall asleep and leave me alone. Becky, when Becky look at this, Becky freaking out. Tina, what is it? Oh! So Becky needs to see this part. But Becky needs to be patient. I'm not telling Becky what I'm doing, so she in suspense.
That's what I used to always love.
And I haven't told her about the devil face I'm gonna do yet. Okay, I'm gonna do a heart. Okay, now I'm gonna go back, make sure I refine the edge and everything. And I say the level of perfection, that's up to you. Like you probably can send your client out the door with this, but it's not perfect. So I want it to be perfect. I want it to be sharp cut. I want people to zoom in all the way. Be like, oh, it's teamwork work. Let's zoom in, find flaws.
Oh my God. Is that what they're going to do?
Oh, they do it all the time. I know they're doing it. I know they zoom in to like 100%.
How many different colors do you have, Tina?
I have
in the one stroke
12 colors.
12?
Yeah.
And how much are they?
One stroke is $9.99, just like art gel.
And you're using alcohol to clean?
Alcohol or acetone. Alcohol is lower, acetone is faster. I'm using acetone right now, but you can use alcohol. My brush can withstand acetone, that's why I use acetone. Okay, that's enough. That's enough perfection. Let's clear this. And we're gonna do this one same way. Okay, let's do it again. Let me use alcohol on this one, just so you can like see how if you can see if there any different stuff like that. Okay, so I'm using alcohol now. Oh, I actually touch it with my fingers. It's okay. Oh, you're not gonna see that part anyway. I'm gonna remove it. This is alcohol.
Happy birthday, Nicole.
Happy birthday, Nicole. That's lead you to be a Libra, right? I need to do Libra before I leave. Or I can do Libra very quick after I come back. No, that's be too late. I might miss out on Libra this year.
Oh, I hope not.
There's a lot of Libra in the house.
Oh, I just each month I get several of the.
I mean, I do Libra last year, so I can always repost last year. But if I have time, then I do Libra before I leave, because I come back September 20 something, and it's too late for Libra then.
Maria's a Libra, so now we gotta do it. Oh my goodness, we're stuck.
I'm very close to the deadline. I have one more week. Still have a ton of work to do before I leave. Okay.
It's gonna feel like a vacation by the time we get there.
Yeah. You don't have to be identical, by the way. So this is alcohol. I mean, that's not much different, really.
They see the difference.
You see the difference?
Yeah, I see the difference between us already.
Acetone just faster. But whatever flow your boat, it's not quite important. Just the difference between speed, that's it. Yeah, alcohol too slow for me. I'm gonna switch back to acetone. See, acetone is so easier to remove. It's so strong, it removes everything. But you have to have a brush that withstand acetone or else your hair, the brush hair gonna start falling off. Like one of those, like Temu brush or like sheen brush or something, or whatever it is. Yeah, all the hair start falling off.
Abby wants to know. She said, "Do we have an ETA on the lives from yesterday? Since I chose to not hang out with you guys and do my client."
Yesterday, the first set is a bandana. I posted tonight. I didn't post it yesterday because I haven't finished the bandana. But I did finish it already.
So it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Alright.
See, it's a bandana. I finished it already. Complete set. So I post that tonight when I'm done with the live. I probably do live till like 10, 11, something like that. Right now is 7.
Yep.
Probably done at like 10 or something. I don't know. I'm not very good with time management because I don't really manage time.
Well, we're blessed and we don't really have to be in a rush until
it's stressful for me to manage time. I'm like at the retirement stage where I don't manage my time. Back in the good old day, I have to calculate how many seconds, how many minutes I have to be on point. Couldn't really focus on chit-chat, and yeah. I even have a pendulum when I do now, so I can hear the beat. Every 15 minutes, I hear the beat.
What's that, like a metrodome or something?
The metrodome, yeah. Beep every 15 minutes. My client like, what's that sound? I was like, oh, it's just my phone message. It just messages. They have no idea I time in myself.
Good day, Gifted Hand.
Hi, Gifted Hand. Okay, now remove it with an oval brush.
I'm kind of excited about the cute little devil.
Yes, I know, right? Me too. And the reason why I chose the emoji, because emoji are like top of the game right now. It's so popular. It's so popular on the phone word. So emoji, they put a lot of thought into it because it have to be eye-catching, right? It have to be psychologically eye-catching. So that's why I choose emoji, because it will have more chance of being noticed. They thought this out very well, from the shading to the shape and everything. It's just cute. I think it's super cute.
Super cute.
So that's why once in a while, I want to do, I want to draw emoji just because of that. It's have a more chance of being a trend.
Well, they're all cute, really.
Yeah, they're all cute. They're very well thought out and recognizable. And anything recognizable will caught people's attention.
It's actually ingenious because even if we can't speak the language, we can emoji our way through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to use emoji, and it's not like random emoji. I just like the colors and everything about it. This looks trippy. I love it.
Very, very, very.
Okay, we're done with this. Matte. Here and the matte everything's. See, you don't have to put matte on in between. Back in the day, we do have to put matte on because our gel back in the day, not strong enough to withstand acetone, and sometimes acetone is kind of wipe off a certain layer of the gel in the back. But this gel is very strong, so you don't need matte. You just apply the second layer directly on the first layer and then remove it. So now I'm gonna take matte. And for salon ready design, again, you don't have to do a frame. You can do just a heart, or you can do a French tip. French tip are easy to do. Hear this. Hear this? And I know that it's a different shade of purple. I'm trying to think. I do want to use just the same shade of purple actually. How can you clarify the difference between one stroke and art gel? So art gel, the consistency is more like oil paint, while acrylic is more dry. Not acrylic, they say acrylic paint.
Yeah.
One stroke liner is more dry, like acrylic paint instead of like oil paint. So when it comes to, let's say, if I do color block are not painting or character painting, that's not shading or anything, just solid colors, line work, stuff like that. I use art gels. And for one stroke liners, I'm more into painting and it's more into one stroke like this. So one stroke meaning when you apply it really thin, you still can see color. Now, art gel, if you apply it like paper thin, then it's very sheer. So when it comes to one stroke, you have to apply it thin. So art gel will be more difficult than one stroke liner. And one stroke liner consistency is thinner than art gel. Art gel is more heavy. So it's a different medium. And this one adheres to pigments, while art gel adheres to chrome. two completely different medium. And for me, I would say that art gel is for beginners. It's beginner friendly. And one stroke is for pro. One stroke is for people that like special effect like this, or for people that like to paint character where there's no like solid line. Like this for me is solid line. You know, solid, everything solid, line, everything solid. Where let me see. Oh, like this. Well, like this right here, I use one stroke. See that? That's no solid line. That's more up, like a little bit of orange here, a little bit of yellow here. So this is more like a painting.
Definitely looks like a painting.
Yeah, it's more like a painting. Okay, time to take out these nails. Now, I would say that my chosen color will be, let me think about this. It could be pink nude. The background already pink though. Could be blush nude. Fine. Baby cream nude. Baby cream nude. Or it could be beige nude. Let me see. The beige nude will fit. I would say light pink nude would do. Okay, so I'm gonna use light pink nude. Here. Okay. Apply 2 thin layers. I like 2 thin layers rather than 1 thick layers. To make it more even. Cure this. Actually, I like to stroke it a little thinner. See, it's like a moderate layer. But I want my first layer to be thin, so I remove extra gel off the surface. Paper thin.
Paper thin. Ooh, paper thin. It just smooths right out, don't it?
Cure this. Okay, now second layers. Okay, now cure. Take this one, same thing. Cure. Let's do the smiley face first. Do this one first. It's so mischievous. Like my cat. Actually, my cat have the same face. Whenever I'm sleeping with my blanket on my face, it look at me like that. Like, can I get you? Okay, that's middle fingers. We're gonna draw a circle. Ooh, let's draw a circle. A painting brush, 10 millimeters. Watch it. We're gonna apply purples. Let's use these colors. And actually, I can do this. I can mix purple with a little pink one-stroke liners. Just a little bit. Just because of the shade. You know what I mean? I want it to be a little warmer. Just a tiny bit. Oh, that might be a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Worked out.
Okay. Not too much different, just warmer. And then you see this outline right here. This outline I might do the original purple colors. This one right here. Okay.
It's not cocoa, but it's a little cold.
Okay, now one face on this nail, one face on this nail, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do strips. This one probably on top. Actually, this one on the bottom, this one on top. So this circle gonna be in the bottom. Okay, here we go. A circles.
It's funny because that's what I say every time you take off driving. Oh boy, here we go.
No, I'm telling you. You can sit there and draw character, you can sit there and draw landscape, you can sit there and draw a masterpiece, no problem. But I'm telling you, these emojis on it's not easy as look. Something simple and sharp cut like that, you can see every single detail. Like when you do a landscape, or let's say you paint a face, you can have a slight imperfection, nobody know. But for a digital design like that, ooh, it have to be every detail have to be perfect.
That is a beautiful circle.
It's just like doing a French tips, but in all four sides.
No, that's ingenious the way you're doing that.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take a bigger brush. I'm gonna take the coloring brush. Make sure you clean it. You have to always clean it so all the bristles are separate. So the gel move more fluid. And for this design, art gel will do too. For this one right here. However, I'm going to put pigment on, so one stroke is more suitable because one stroke stick to pigment. Art gel doesn't stick to pigment, it sticks to chrome. Okay. Now, let's pause it a little bit. The reason why, when I do a plus sign, I do a little line right here. These little lines are very important because if I don't do those little lines before, I tend to do this. Right here, I curve immediately. And I curve immediately right here.
So you're cutting the distance a little shorter. So you're...
And I curve immediately, and then I curve immediately, and then my circle become pointy. Okay? So these are the result without the line, because a circle, yeah, it's curved, but on top it's have a flat part first before it starts to curve. It's flat part and then it's sort of curve. So without that flat part, you will lose. You will have a pointy part.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So though flat line are incredibly essential for your circle. And I learned that from messing up hundreds of circles without knowing why. Like, what is going on with my circles? Okay, now I'm gonna do this one. It's time to let this one cure. I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Let cell level a little bit before I cure. Now that's easy. The next one is more challenging because I have to match it. Right? I couldn't make it different. So I have to match the side of the other circle. Seems like it's good. We'll see. Just a tiny bit. That's it. It don't have to be a lot. Just a tiny bit, enough to create a flat surface. So the curve can be more gradual like this.
Says you are a wonderful educator.
Thank you.
Wonder how many of us are trying to use the new circle technique.
Some still try to do lines, so it just depends on their progress.
No, I mean, right now I got a pen and paper doing it.
Oh, pen and paper is different than brush. I just want to let you know that. Remember, brush you always drag back like that. You always drag. Where a pen you can go up, you can go down, sideways, but a brush is always drag. You never take a brush and go forward. That would be wrong.
Well, to me they're the same. I can't draw a circle either way.
Yeah, a pen is different. A pen can approach all angles. Well, a brush, it can only go back. If I want to go forward, I have to switch my brush this way and go
That makes sense.
back that way.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, they're equal. So I'm gonna color this in. Let's cure this one. 60-second cure.
Do you have a tip for doing perfect circles that are not filled in?
Oh, that's even more difficult. Yes. So you have to do this one first before you do the frame. No tip. Just based on your pattern, just exactly like this, but you have to go slower. You cannot be messy. I'll do it in a second. Give me a second. Okay. Now, let me show you. So, a line consists of two parts. let's say a straight line. So my direction are straight, right? So it consists of the direction, okay? But it's not even. So now the second part is the consistency, the evenness of it. So I want to go over, I will adjust my pressure. So now my line is more even, okay, instead of this. Okay, see, this is a direction where you know you go straight. This is consistency where it's even, okay? So that's two part. Now it's harder if you do it all at once. If you do it at once, you have to mentally know that you're drawing going down. You start pressing, and then you adjust your pressure, okay? While you're going down. Now that's difficult. So you have a shift of pressure right about here, so you can see a little different. Now, a circle that are filled in only need one direction. You only need to draw a circle. You don't need consistency because you're going to fill it in. So that is just only one step. Hold on, let me adjust this part first before I cure it. I haven't cured it, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna clear this. Okay. Now, a circle that only have the frame, that is a two-part process. Okay, and since it's a circle, it's very difficult. I would choose a direction first, meaning I'm not gonna care how pretty the line is. I just care if it becomes a circle. So I start drawing. Okay, you can make a little dot or a little line first, but when you draw a frame like that, that's best to aim it. That's why you need to do the other circle first to know where to go straight. Hold on, like this. When to go straight, when to slightly curve less than 45 degrees, when to curve 45 degrees, when to curve less than 45 degrees. So you have to be familiar with all the curve. So you can amp it, because if you do like a little dot like that, most often I miss the dot. Well, see the dot right here. I don't cover the dot because it's just aiming. It's not very accurate. So it's best to amp it. Okay, and it's easier when you amp it without worrying about the consistency of the line. You just worry about the shape, the direction. Okay, so when you're already done, now you go back and worry about the consistency of it, which means you have to watch your pressure. Okay, feel free to stop anytime. Take a break.
Go check the mailbox.
Go check the mail.
Let your kids out of the closet. Nice.
So now I go back and I worry about the consistency of the line. So that is watching pressure. It's all need to be practiced. You cannot really escape from it, really. Remember, the nail wood is keep on evolving. So something like this might be difficult for you now, but you wait about 5 years, everybody in the world will be able to do it except for you. So you need to practice, because it's not gonna go away. It's gonna be there, haunting you.
Haunting.
Yes. The further you wait to practice, the more you'll be drifted in the past, because people are growing fast. Like little girl, 16 years old, 17 years old now, they are practice now. And they're gonna get there. Eventually they're gonna get there. So you don't wanna be drifted to the past. You want to keep up.
What can I buy? The one-stroke liners. They look great.
Yeah, it's at 𝙄𝙀 shop. On 𝙄𝙀 shop, I have the one-stroke liner category.
So the web page.
It's right here. 𝙄𝙀 shop.
Bottom of the page.
Yep. I pinned it right in the bottom. I'm gonna use my pressed pigment, my primary natural pressed pigments, and I'm gonna use this white. It's a full cover white. I'm gonna try to do this highlight right here. See that? Okay. And instead of using this, I'm gonna use just a corner. So it's smaller. Now, the highlight is not in the middle of the face, it's right in the bottom half. If I don't have pigment to blend like this, I'll cry. I'm not gonna use gel. I would just cry. I just cry silently in the corner.
Silently.
And then I'm gonna take out my gel and doing it and cry while I'm doing it. Pigment, I automatically pick my pigment up because as you can see, so freaking easy. Not like I couldn't do it with gel, but again, I'll cry when I do it with gel. Because then it's more challenging. And since it's just a minor step, I probably will just not do it. I'm just not going to do the highlight. I'm just going to paint a purple circle and then draw the face in, which is not as quality as if you have a highlight. The highlight is quality. But I will only do it with pigment. If I have to do it with gel, I will, but I'll cry when I do it.
Wait, you definitely made it look very, very obtainable and easy.
Can you imagine me putting gel in and try to brush it in all four corners? It take longer. It'll take longer for me. And it's not going to make me shy from it if it's the main step. But this highlight are not the main step. It's just a little detail. That's all. So I'd rather have something easy to deal with these little details. The frowny face are the same thing. Right now, we sold out this pigment, though, the pressed pigment. It will arrive in about a few weeks. Okay. Let's make a highlight a little bigger. Remember, I just used this little corner right here. So it's smaller. Okay. And it's up to you, but there's another highlight up here. I know. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it.
Good question, Dragonfly Lady. Can we use the loose powder pigment?
Now, the white on the loose powder pigment is different. It's a thinner, okay? It's a thinner white, meaning it's not a solid white. Now, other color, yes, you can use other colors. But the white, I use a pressed pigment because it's a solid white. It's not a thinning white. A thinning white is built to disappear in top coat. It's used to thin out other colors.
So, no?
No. I can just simply say no, but I like to over-explain things.
It's okay.
Okay, just a little bit.
It is pressed pigment powder.
Yeah, it's pressed pigment. This one. The natural color one. The primary colors. There's no neon on here. See, all the color is not neon, it's primary. include black, red, all the shape of fall colors.
When are you bringing out the smaller pigment brush, like a narrower? I can't say that word. Thinner one.
I'm still working on that. It's a little more difficult to create that brush. I'm working on that slowly. The reason why I'm not in a hurry for it, because this brush have two sides. See this side right here, and this side right here. So it have two sides. One is a narrow side, one is a wide side. You can paint it like this. You can paint it like that. Or you can paint it like this. So I'm not too much in a hurry. But eventually I'll have something like that.
Tanya's a genius. She said just turn it sideways.
Is it just repeat what I say? My Lord. Gosh, Tanya. Yeah, just turn it sideways. Okay, now I am going to do, actually, let me take a look at it again. This purple is darker than this purple. Actually, this purple is the same color as the eye, which is darkest. I can either mix one stroke liner, or I actually have a shade of art gel that are darker. I believe it's what, eggplant. Let me take it out. Oh, I have royal purple, not eggplant. I have royal purple that are pretty dark. I can use that. Okay, so royal purple art gel. Or you can mix one stroke liner if you like. Very dark. If you scare, you should top coat it first.
Okay. To protect it.
To protect it. I'm actually doing a frame circle. I didn't realize it until I put my brush on the surface. And I'm like, oh, we're doing a frame circle right now. Don't feel the pressure that you have to go all the way. You can do like a little part like this and stop. Then keep on going. You can stroke a little bit at a time. You don't have to go non-stop. Now, draw the horn. Okay, let's study the dynamic of the horn. Okay, that is two curves. One here, one here. This one slant at 45 degrees into the middle point, and then it starts to slant more than 45 degrees, almost flat. This one, it goes straight down to the middle point, And then it starts to land 45 degree. Okay. So 45 degree and almost flat. Straight down and 45 degree. Remember, if you want to draw a portrait, you have to make this horn exactly as it is. If you should go in and draw a horn, you can. But you're not going to draw a portrait like that. You have to make sure that you pay attention to detail. And curvature and all that. Math have a lot to do with it. Okay, 45 degree. And then almost flat. Straight down. And then 45 degree. Colored in. Same thing here. Iron on this one and mark it directly. Make sure that it's the same. Now, almost this 45 degree. This almost flat. This straight down and 45 degree. Go ahead and clear this. Okay. This one, same thing. Oh, another circle. My lucky day. 2 circles. Wow. I should feel super elevated after I doing this design. Let's go ahead and worry about the direction first before we go in for the consistency of the line. Right now, I'm just trying to get the line down first. I'm not going to worry about the thickness of the line. See, it's faster when you do it without worrying about the consistency. Then after you have that, you go back. And now you worry about the thickness. And that all about pressure. If you slightly lift your brush, your line will be thinner for sure. And if you press too much, part of the line can be really thick. So consistent of pressure is important. Remember in our line work lesson, in the structure lesson that I taught you, how to breathe and how to do the triple lock on your hand to make sure that your pressure is on point. And that is a type of line that you need to rewatch as many times as possible. Because there's a lot of information in that structure life. Line work is one of the basic backbone of nail art. Okay, now horn, same thing. From here, almost flat, 45 degree. Going straight down, 45 degree. Colored in. Same thing here. Eye on this horn. Make sure you mark it the same direction. Make sure it's cohesive. Almost flat. 45 degree. Straight down. 45 degree. There you go. Colored in. And here, time to draw the face. Okay, here come the face. Remember, if you're scared, then put top coat on it first. Because the pigment's still here. You cannot make a mistake.
I would recommend the top coat.
Yeah, I would recommend the top coat first. Here we go. Okay. So, let's minus the eyebrow. Let's forget about the eyebrow, just the eye. From the point of the eye down, like the top of the eye. And then from the top of the eye up, that's 50% of the face. So this eye start right in the middle. This is the middle of the nail. Right in the middle of the nails. This is also in the middle of the nail. So the eye start right in the middle and going down almost 1/2. Okay. This distance and this distance from the bottom of the eye to the chin, the end of the mouth is at 1/2 of that. Like this. This is the bottom of the eye. This is the end of the nail. The end of the mouth is 1/2. See that? So that the end is 1/2 the space. And then you do the eyebrow. So the eye is an oval shape. The mouth is a drastic curved shape. And from this point of the mouth to the bottom of the eye, the top of the mouth, and more than 1/2 of that space. Okay, you do a drastic curve. The bottom is a moderate curve, like a boomerang. Then the eyebrow, that is 45-degree angle with the end slightly curved. This end is flat. This end is kind of almost straight down. The middle is 45-degree with blunt tips. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and forgot. The end of the eyebrow is 1/2 compared to the side of the face, to the side of the eye. Almost 1/2 going down. Okay, maybe 1/3. Okay. And you don't have to measure it like that, but you want to advance, so if you do it accurately, it will help you with other things in the futures.
Good night, Lens.
Okay, now let's do a smiley face first. Let's do a frown face first.
Frown face.
Frown face. Actually, I'm going to do the frown face in the bottom because it's in the bottom. It's not happy by being in the bottom. Okay. The eye. Oh, and then I was worried about the vertical spacing. Okay. I forgot about the horizontal spacing. Both sides of the eye is 1/3 compared to the whole face. This is one part. This is one part. And then this is one part. So from here to here, that is 1/3. And then the other 1/3 is right on the left side. The other 1/3 is right on the right side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. Okay. This is about the middle of the nail. That's where the top of the eye gonna be. Okay, that's the top of the eye. Now 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. Okay, you draw 2 oval lines. Barely 1/2 from this distance to this distance. That's barely 1/2. More like 1/3 going down right here and stop. Paint your oval. Same thing here.
We're all holding our breath.
You should. This is a digital painting. I'm only human, so I'm not going to get to 100%, but I'm going to try to be close to it. Every detail count. Like if you draw, like let's say you draw Scooby-Doo, it don't have, no, it's so easy, because it's painting, fill it in. This, every detail count, the sharpness of this oval count, the side of this mouth count, everything counts from digital painting. Okay, now the end of the mouth, that is 1/2. From here to here, the bottom of the eye to the bottom of the face, that's 1/2 on the end of the mouth. From then, this space right here, 1/2 up here. See, this is right in the middle. This point and this point, you draw one drastic curve up. And it needs to be a low point here. Okay. Now a moderate curve in the bottom. Okay. Now the eyebrow. From the side of the eye to the side of the face, the eyebrow, the end of the eyebrow is at 1/2. From here to here, the eyebrow is 1/2. Then you go straight. I mean, I'm not going to go straight, but just for the line, you know. Okay. And then you're going to go 45 degrees down to here. And then you slant a little more downward. That's the eyebrow. Oh, it's so frowny, like my cat.
Oh.
Like my baby cat.
That cat is not frowny. It's mean.
It's mean. It's getting you.
It's like that top one. It get you.
It get you. Oh, I no longer have any feather wardrobe, by the way. Kill this. Kill this for 60 seconds. Yeah. Remember I used to wear feather? I like feather? No, I no longer wear feathers. Okay. Now the smiley face. The dynamic of the smiley face is the same, except for instead of the side of the eye, the side of the mouth is in 1/2, is the end of the mouth. The in 1/2. See this one, the side of the mouth is in 1/2. See the dot right here? The side of the mouth is 1/2 compared to this part and this part. Okay. Well, this part right here, the side, the end, the middle of the mouth is in 1/2. So it's just a little opposite. From the top down, 1/2 at the top of the eye. And then 1/3 of the nail, 1/3 of the nail. And then 1/3 of the nail. 1/3 of the face. Going down 1/3 compared to the distance from here to the bottom of the face. 1/3. Now start to draw your oval. It's starting out so cute until it sort of fade in the eyebrow. Okay, now the end of the mouth. From the end of the eye to the end of the face, the middle of the mouth is in 1/2. A drastic curve from here, going down, and going back up here. A moderate curve from here to here. And then the eyebrow, same thing, 1/2. From here to here is on 1/2. Going flat and slanted 45 degrees down. Slanted 45 degrees all the way up here and go flat down. Here. Thank you. Now let's draw some drips.
Looking good, babe.
So up here, I want to draw like drippy, little drip up here. So it's one stroke liner purples going all the way down. This one going down. Give this a curve. A teardrop. If you don't know how to make a teardrop, you can break it apart. You can draw an oval first, like this. So like an oval. Okay. And then from here, I don't want you to look at the purple. Take your eye away from the purple. I want you to look at the background. See the pink? The pink is not smooth, so you have to make the pink smooth like that. See now? Now it's smooth. Look at the other side. See the pink? There's a little angle right here. Make it smooth. Don't look at the purple, look at the pink. See now the pink's smooth. Up here, same thing. I don't want you to look at the purple. Take your eye away from the purple. I want you to look at the pink. See the pink? You see a big angle right here, like a square. You need to round that up. So don't look at the purple, look at the pink. Make sure that it's round. See, the left side is round. The right side is not round yet, so you have to make it round like this. Okay. Now, let's move on to the left. See that? Pink? Look at the pink. It's not smooth. You have to make it smooth. Like that. Same thing on the right side. Don't look at the purple. Look at the pink. It's not smooth, so you have to make it smooth. And I'm going a little lower just to create a little contrast for the drips. Okay. So a concept of drips is that you don't want to see angles anywhere. You don't want to see angle on the purple, and you don't want to definitely don't want to see angle on the background. Everything have to be nice and smooth and curved. Everything is a smooth curve. And that concept will bring you the drips. Here. Same thing here. From here, one line down. On this side, one line going down. And this side, I would say that one line going all the way down right in the middle of this and this. Draw 3 oval. 1, 2, 3. Now, again, don't look at the purple, look at the pink. Make sure that the pink is all smooth. Okay, same thing here. See the pink? There's angle on the pink. Make it smooth. See the left side way different than the right side? Okay, make it smooth. Same thing here. Left side, make the pink smooth. Right side, make the pink smooth. Up here, same thing. Smooth out the pink. And then here, same thing. Smooth out the pink. Now, one line parallel to the purple line. Okay.
I think currently Tino's favorite brush is the coloring brush.
Yeah, the coloring brush my favorite. But the brush I use the most is always the 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter painting brush. I always use. I can go straight, I can go curve, I can paint, I can do line. It's versatile. Jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, here this. Let me see if I need to add anything in it. Let's keep it nice, simple, and cute. Here this. I can add like a heart right here, I guess. Maybe another drips. Here. Let me draw a drips. Just to balance out the empty space behind this.
Said it almost looks like he's got a little body with them drips. Kind of does. It's like creepy little.
Purple rain.
Purple rain.
Okay, mat everything, and we're ready to move on to another nail.
Get another nail.
Another one stroke technique. And this one stroke technique, I want to pair it with the pumpkin. Another Emoji's pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to mat everything now. Here.
Would you like me to refill your mat?
Yes, please. Remember, shake it out first.
Did you remind them that the Labor Day sale will
Oh,
be
yeah.
going on until...
Yeah, if you haven't heard, the Labor Day sale is still going on.
So now's the time to get all them liners and stuff.
Yeah. Labor Day like people that working, not labor like women giving birth. Just for foreigners that they don't know. We celebrate Worker Day, where people doesn't work. They should go spend their money. Hear this?
Congratulations to Crispy. She won 7 gold medals.
Oh, she had quite a kick. I see her kick before in one of the videos. It's like a tumble kick.
Yeah, it's a good thing. As popular as you're getting, we're going to need all the bodyguard we can get.
La la la. The best top coat. Thank you, thank you.
Well, this refill, I really like these refill bottles.
Yeah, it's convenience.
It really is.
Alrighty then. Now you know how to do this, and you know how to do this. I will call this naughty or nice. So cute. Put it here.
Says, Tarnia said, she's so stocked up she's going to need another room.
Sure.
Flashback in my mind of how you've evolved.
Yeah. Trust me, I can relate.
Right.
I need another warehouse.
The room we're in right now is huge, but it's
packed with products. It's just life with an artist. Inevitable.
And you called me a hoarder.
Well, I use everything.
Me too, eventually.
Okay, so let's start the next live. So I'm gonna get off and I get right back on. Take me like 3 seconds. All right, bye bye everyone. I will see you in just a few seconds for the next lesson.